Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anthony G. Tolosa. So for this day, we will do the all activity in NetAcad, which is in chapter 10. But before that, we need to know or to read the introduction of this chapter. So this chapter is all about the application layer. So chapter 10, application layer. Applications such as web browser, online gaming, chatting with and emailing friends enable us to send and receive data with relative ease. Typically, we can access and use this application without knowing how they work. However, for network professional, it is important to know how an application is able to format, transmit, and interpret messages that are sent and received across the network. So, visualizing the mechanism that enable communication across the network is made easier if we use the layered framework of the OSI model. So, in this chapter, we will explore the role of the application layer and how the application services and protocol within the application layer make robust communication across data network possible. So we are done in reading the introduction of this chapter. So we go to the activity for this chapter. So we need to find it. So the topic 10.0.1 is consists of the introduction and the class activity. Then we go to section 10.1. So 10.1.1 is is for application and presentation and session. So we need to show this activity. So the title of this activity is Application and Presentation Protocol and Standard. So the instruction of this activity is drag the appropriate protocol, names, and standard to the correct OSI and TCP IP network location. Each protocol and standard will be used once on the OSI model and once on the TCP IP model. So, okay, so we can choose to among the OSI model and TCP and IP model. So this OSI model, or the Open System Interconnection, is a conceptual mode that characterizes and standardizes the communication function of a telecommunication or computer system without regards to its underlying internal structure and technology. Then TCP, or the transmission cable protocol. Transmission. Okay, so it is a TCP is a concise version of the OSI, or the Open System Interconnection model. So we can drag the appropriate protocol names such as the GIP, PAP, the IMAP, the TFTP, the JPEG, the MPEG, the DNS, the DHCP, and the HTTP to the OSI and the TCP IP model. Okay, let's start. Let's start. Okay, so GIP. So GIP. So I think the GIF is in presentation because it is animation. It can present an animation. So we need to check it if it is correct or wrong. So it is correct. Then the PAP. So PAP is in OSI model and also in TCP IP model. Okay, so we need to check it if it's correct or wrong. So it is correct. Then the IMAP. So IMAP is, I think it is in OSI model number 7 application, and in TCP IP model. Okay, so we need to check it if it is correct or wrong. So it is correct. Then the TFTP, so also I think it is also in OSI model, then in TCP IP model. Okay, so we need to check it is correct, if it is correct or wrong. Okay, it is correct. Then the JPEG, so I think it is in presentation because it consists of a pictures, and also it is in application, which is in TCP and or IP model. Okay, so it is correct. Then the MPEG, so I think it is in in presentation of OSI model because it gives a video, I think, and also it is in TCP IP model. Okay, so it is correct. Then the DNS, so DNS is in OSI application model, then it is in TCP IP model, which is in application. Okay, so let me check it. So it is correct. Then the DHCP, so I think it is in OSI model application. Okay, and also it is in TCP IP model. So we need to check it if it is correct or wrong. So it is correct. Then the HTTP, so HTTP is in also in OSI model and also in TCP IP model application. Okay, it is correct. Then what else? So this, the GIF is also in TCP and IP model. So it's correct. You are successfully choose the correct location for the protocol and standard. Okay, we are done in this activity. So we need to find another activity. So topic 10.1.2 is how application protocol interact with end user application. We need to find if is there an if there's an activity here. Okay, there's no activity here, so we go to section 10.2. So topic 10.2.1, which is the web and email protocol. So we need to find an activity here. Okay, there's no one activity here. We go to topic 10.2.2, which is the IP addressing services. So we find an activity here. So there's no also activity here. We go to topic 10.2.3, which is the file sharing services. So find an activity here. If there's no activity here. Then so there's no activity here, just only one. So we need to go to section 10.3, which is the summary and the conclusion. Okay, I will read the summary of this chapter. So chapter 10, application layer. The application layer is responsible for directly accessing and underlying processes that manage and deliver communication to the new human network. These layers serve as the source and destination of communication across data network. The application layer application, services, and protocol enable user, excuse me, to interact with the data network in a way that is meaningful and effective. So applications are computer programs with which the user interact and which initiate the data transfer process and the user request. Services are background programs that provides the connection between the application layer and the lower layers of networking model. Then the protocols provide a structure of agreed upon rules and processes that ensure services running on one particular device can send and receive data from a range of different network devices. So delivery of data over the network can be requested from a server by a client or between devices that operate in a P2P arrangement. In P2P, the client-server relationship is established according to which devices is the source and destination at the time. Messages are exchanged between the application layer, services, and each end device in accordance with the protocol specification to establish and use this relationship. Protocol like HTTP, for example, support the delivery of web page to end devices. SMTP, IMAP, and POP support sending and receiving email. SMB and FTP enable user to share files. P2P application make it easier for consumer to seamlessly share media in a distributed fashion. DNS resolve the human legible name used to refer to a network resources into numeric addresses usable by the network. Clouds are remote upstream location that store data and host application so that users do not require as many local resources and so that user can seamlessly access content on different devices from any location. All of these elements work together at the application layer. The application layer enable user to work and play over the internet. So that's all in activity 10. So see you in my next video and bye bye.